The Carmen avocado and the Hass avocado. Let's see how these taste together in season in May. First, you can see that the Carmen avocados have a very bumpy skin in comparison to the Hass. The last time I had them together, the Hass was nuttier. Yet, I think the Carmens I had then were picked early. This is a local Hass from a local tree. And these Carmens here are all from my friend's tree. And it is now May, going into June, and we get to try them when they hang. First, the Hass avocado. You can see it is nice and ready. I probably could have eaten it yesterday. That's okay though. That means it's going to be nice and oily for our comparison. And look how big this one is. You can see, in this case, this Carmen's actually larger than the Hass. And let me open this guy. Wow, look at that. Look at the Carmen. Very pretty. Very nice looking avocados here. Let me put them together. You can see the Carmen on the left, the Hass on the right. Look, little bit of oxidation, I know. But that's fine, it's fruit, it happens. The question is, how do they taste? Let me go with this beautiful Carmen first. Nice, firm flesh, no strings. Oh, very nice. A very buttery avocado with the walnut flavor. Now I will eat the Hass avocado. Here's the Hass. Interesting. It is very similar, very oily. Walnut. That walnut in the background. Kind of like when you eat a walnut and chocolate. It's a little bit there, a little bit of something. Definitely a nice oily flavor. I don't know if I can really tell the difference. Let me have them again. They're right over here. So I just had that Hass, and let me try this Carmen again and see if I can notice a difference. It's very interesting. They do taste very similar, and I would say that they are both excellent avocados, excellent quality. I think the Hass still has a little bit of an edge It's just the best way to explain it, it's just very well balanced. It's got that walnut oil that you want, that little sort of a almost like a slap in the face that you get when you have a good California avocado, especially one with a high oil content. But to be honest, I can't really tell the difference. I mean, this Carmen tastes so similar that I think it would take an avocado snob like myself to notice the difference. But if I had it with food, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And I think as a tree to grow, they're both gonna offer you what you want. Let me try with the lemon and some salt and pepper. Maybe that'll bring out something different that I haven't considered. So here we go. A little bit of lemon. Fresh lemon on both of them. Some pepper. And a little bit of salt, just to keep it interesting. I put different things on my avocados. I use them all in different ways. Salt and pepper is a wonderful way to bring out the flavors. Since we are comparing these two, again, first I'll try a little bit of the Carmen. Very nice, big avocado. The colors look identical. The only difference I can tell is the bumpy skin. Has the walnut flavor, has the oil. Very creamy. Now I'm gonna try this Hass avocado with lots of lemon, salt and pepper. Wow, that's nice. Okay. I think I got my answer. Can you tell the difference between a Carmen and a Hass? Not really, yet. The Hass is a little better. There is a certain amount of sort of like, you know, a little punch and a little pop in the mouth, like it when you have it. The same as when you have chocolate cake or an espresso. It just hits you in a way, your taste buds, in a way that is very very stimulating. So I would say they're both great trees. I'm actually growing a Carmen, and I'm more than happy to have all this fruit because it's a heavily productive tree. If you have room for a big tree and you're someplace where Hass grows well and tastes great, then by all means, this is one to grow. But this is a really good compact tree, and it produces a lot. Look at that. Just look at the flesh and the colors. Excellent. Both excellent trees, both excellent avocados. I really cannot tell you that there is a big difference. There really isn't. It's very slight. Hass is the king. Hass is the first of the Hass varieties, which came from La Habra Heights, planted by a postal worker, a mail carrier named Rudolph Hass, who is from Whittier, California. He planted these seeds and he got this excellent variety. From it, many other varieties have come forth and developed that are basically children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren of the Hass avocado. Carmen is one of them that was developed in Mexico, and it is believed it is a sport of Hass that just started producing heavily. So what I'm trying to say is it's hard to dethrone the king. The Hass probably is the best of all the Hass type avocados. Carmen, again, Tastes very close, very similar. You give someone some Carmen avocados, they're gonna be more than happy. And I am happy to have and grow the Carmen avocado because my yard is not very big. So that's the one I'm going with. I'm growing a Carmen avocado. I'm also growing a gem avocado. And they're very similar, yet the king is still the king. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Have you tried different Hass varieties? Which one is your favorite of the Hass family or Hass related avocados? And which one are you growing? Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Here is my Carmen tree in this tight little spot near the fence. And I'm glad I chose it because for me, growing a Hass tree that can easily grow to 20 or 30 feet tall, from 15 to 20 feet wide, it just didn't make sense. Because over here I have other trees all up and down this side of my house. And here's one of them right here, just heavily loaded with fruit. And I plan to keep them all pretty compact to about 8 feet wide and 15 feet tall. So keep in mind, flavor is just one piece of the puzzle on what will work best for you.